What is packing with you, YouTube? It's your man King Howie. Welcome back to Cage TV. As we get ready to start off week 4 of this Packer 2019 season. So far, so good. We are 3-0. Week 4, we are at home, hosting the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 1-2 on the year. Let's just get into this shit. Now, so far, Carson Wentz has, well, let's not start with Carson Wentz. Let's start off with the Packers Philadelphia Eagles series. We are leading this series, 27 wins to 16 losses and no ties against the Philadelphia Eagles. Been whooping ass for a long time against this team. I think we won in 2000. I think the last 2 times we played this team was 2007 and 2010. We won both games 16-13 in 2007, and in 2010, 27-20. Lot of to me, I feel that this might be a trap game for the Packers. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming off of a terrible loss to the who did they play? I think the Eagles played the Lions. Yeah, they played the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. And they lost that game. A lot of drop passes in that game from the Eagles. As we seen the offensive line was really not trying to help out Carson Wentz, who I think is a hell of a quarterback. Carson Wentz. Let's talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. So far, he's got 118 passing attempts, 803 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. Aaron Rodgers, 93 passing attempts, 647 yards, 4 TDs, no picks. Carson Wentz is going to throw the ball this game. We haven't really seen the Eagles' run game be that effective. I mean, they've had their big breaks here and there, but there is no consistency. And with us, we could run the ball well. We just can't stop the run. You know, that's been a pet peeve of the Packers for a while now. But we're familiar with Jordan Howard at the running back position. I think they're going to try to use him a lot to bulldoze the defensive line. We have a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball. Yes, we do. We have quite a few injuries. Kyler Fackrell, shoulder. Blake Martinez, shoulder. Kenny Clark, knee. Kevin King, chest. Rashawn Gary, calf. You know, we got some people hurt, man. Even on the offensive side of the ball, Jimmy Graham has a groin, he's questionable. Beluga has a shoulder, he's questionable. Jake Kumro, shoulder, he's questionable. So you got a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball. But as far as our studs on the defensive side of the ball, you know, we still got the Smith duo, and we have Savage, Jair Alexander to they're going to have to put in the extra work and the extra effort to try to slow down Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz fucking scares me this game because the Eagles are playing with nothing to lose. I'm expecting to see Nelson Aguilar to get his act together after he got called out by this black guy on TV that was rescuing some people from a burning house. You know, he put Nelson Aguilar on blast, a Philadelphia Eagles fan on TV on the news channel. They still got Zach Ertz. I don't know if Deshaun Jackson is doubtful. Alshon Jeffrey has a calf concern. Corey Clement has a shoulder injury. And J.J. Arcega-Whiteside has a heel injury, and he's questionable. So, as far as the Eagles' defense, there's no injuries on that side of the ball. So, the Packers' offense really, really, really has to go and ball out. We cannot have no stagnant drives. Anytime we get in a position to score, whether it be field goal or touchdown, we have to make it count. We have to make it count, man. This smells so much like a fucking trap game to me for some odd ass reason. I know a lot of people are probably gonna put their money down on the Packers, but I'm staying neutral, man. I'm on the fence with this. This is a toss-up game to me. This could be a trap game for the Packers, or this could just be more devastating news for the Eagles. I hope Carson Wentz and the offensive line don't rekindle their relationship in the next 2 days to look like an all-pro ball line out there on Thursday when we facing off against this team. I'm hoping that our pass rush can get to Carson Wentz and slow him down. Remember, Carson Wentz loves to extend plays, man. He loves to extend plays. He loves to get out of the fucking soup and wind up either running the ball down the field or somehow being able to get the ball out of his hands to a receiver before he even gets tackled. So we have to narrow down those type of plays that Carson Wentz is good at doing when he's buying time to find a receiver down the field, man. And this secondary is gonna have its work cut out for him this Thursday. Now, another key factor in this game, what I have noticed about the Philadelphia Eagles, is that they are a great second half team. So if the score is close, just think about the games. Just think about the games. They were down 20-10 at halftime against the Lions. They were down 10-6 at halftime against the Falcons, and against the Redskins they were down 20-7 at halftime, and they almost came back and won. Now, as far as our offense is only averaging 19 points on the scoreboard. Their offense is averaging 25 points a game on the scoreboard. So that is a cause for concern, that this offense has to get clicking. It has to click. Like, we going into the fourth week. How much more time do you need, Green Bay Packers, to get this offense to click now? I'm hearing that Aaron Jones has a minor injury, but he was a full participant in practice today. Jimmy Graham was out of practice today. Some guys were on limited practice. I think Brian Bulaga was on limited practice. So we might have some guys that might play, and we might have some guys that might not play. So be looking out for that. But we can't let the Eagles defense put pressure on Aaron Rodgers. We cannot let that happen. We cannot have stagnant three and outs, punt. We can't rely on J.K. Scott to keep, aiding the defense to pin the Eagles in deep territory. Now, if the game is close at halftime, the Packers are going to have to build up some kind of momentum. They have to build up some kind of momentum to to finish this game in the second half, because the Eagles gonna come out there ready to rock and roll in the second half, man. That's the only thing. This game is gonna be a tale of two halves. What the Green Bay Packers did in the first half and what they didn't do in the second half. What the Philadelphia Eagles didn't do in the first half and what they did in the second half. Carson Wentz is not a motherfucking joke. So, I don't know, man. I could see this being a close game, but I could see it going either way to the Packers or the Eagles. I don't have a decision on this game. I really don't. I really don't. Either the offense is going to click, and if it's not clicking, then the Eagles got a good chance of winning this game. Like I said before, Jordan Howard could probably get loose. Darren Sproles could probably get loose. Aguilar, Zach Ertz, whoever they got on, whatever other pieces they got on their roster that could come out there and make some shit happen. They still got Sanders that, you know, can be a threat, but the main threat is fucking Carson Wentz. Like, people keep saying, "Oh, this Green Bay Packer defense is good." Yeah, we played Kirk Cousins, bullshit Mitch Trubisky, and Joe Flacco. Them quarterbacks ain't shit. Now we get a test to see how good this damn defense is. Now we get a chance to see how good this secondary is. If Carson Wentz come out there and throw for 300 yards and 2 to 3 touchdowns on his team, oh yeah, we better be worried about rolling into Dallas. We better be worried about that. This is a short week. Let's not get it fucking confused. All right? So, with that being said, hopefully this team can, you know, defend Lambeau like they fucking supposed to. Or we just become the Philadelphia Eagles bitch this year. So, with that being said, man, good luck out there, guys. Go Pack, go.